Good morning, friends. Happy hump day. It's hump day again already. Welcome back for day 12 of our final part of A Faith That Works When Life Doesn't. If you don't already have your coffee, grab that, grab your Bibles, your journals, your tablets, whatever it is that you need. And let's have a little livelier reading this morning or share this morning. I was pretty sleepy, although I'm still sleepy. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not quite as sleepy as I was yesterday. I feel a little bit more rested. Anyway, we are reading out of Proverbs, our book of wisdom, Proverbs. So we're in chapter 11 this morning. We're reading verse 17. So turn to Proverbs 11:17. I'm going to do that in my NLT study Bible here. And, I somehow ended up in Isaiah. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Proverbs 11:17. Alrighty, your kindness will reward you, but your cruelty will destroy you. Okay, let's see what the Amplified Version says. The merciful and generous man benefits his soul, for his behavior returns to bless him. But the cruel and callous man does himself harm. Okay. And Rick Warren's devotional for this morning is titled, Do You Want to Be Happy? Choose Mercy. God set up the world with universal principles. One of those principles is that the more you help other people, the more you will succeed and the happier you will be. Happiness doesn't come from living for yourself. Happiness comes from giving your life away and being merciful. Proverbs 11:17 says, A merciful person helps himself, but a cruel person hurts himself. That's another one of those universal principles. You get what you sow in life. A great example of this is in the Bible is the story of Job, who lost literally everything: his health, family, job, and wealth. His friends came to him in his greatest hour of need, but did they show him mercy? No. They judged, criticized, and second-guessed him. They kept telling him what he'd done wrong. It's your own fault, they said. The great turnaround in Job's life didn't occur when he thought about himself, but when he mercifully prayed for the people who criticized him. When Job prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his wealth and happiness. In fact, the Lord gave him twice as much as before. And that's from Job chapter 42, verse 10. Like Job, do you show mercy to others, even the ones who criticize and judge you? You can go through life as a judgmental person, or you can go through life as a merciful person. If you choose to condemn and judge, then you're going to make yourself and everyone around you miserable. It's your choice. You can be an agent of judgment in the world, or you can be an agent of mercy. When you choose mercy, life will be much more enjoyable for you and for the people around you. Jesus says in the Beatitudes, happy are the kind and merciful, which is from Matthew 5:7 that we read yesterday. Do you want to be happy? Then be merciful. And our talk it over questions for this morning. How do you feel after you choose to condemn someone? Alternatively, how does it feel when you choose to show mercy instead, no matter how they may have wronged you? What does kindness have to do with mercy? Think of someone who has criticized you. Take a moment to pray for that person. then take notice of how God blesses you for it. Oh, I like that devotional, friends. That question there, how do you feel after you choose to condemn someone? I'm sure we can all think of a time when someone has hurt us or upset us or, just said something that, really didn't sit well with us. And if you retaliate, when we retaliate, it just doesn't feel good. When we walk away, we feel that in our body. We feel that in our being. We feel it like just this. It's just not good. It's whether it's anger or it's anxiety or like you just feel that. It can be rage. It can be a number of things. But any of the emotions you feel after retaliating or after criticizing someone in return or like condemning them or whatever it is that you do, it just doesn't feel good physically, which means it doesn't sit right with God, because that is the Spirit in us saying, you could have handled that better. Because alternatively, I'm sure we've all had situations where someone's hurt us and we've said, I understand. I don't know what's going on with you, but obviously something, because I know that's not you. I know that's, that's just not the way you would normally respond, or even if it is the way someone would normally respond, when we can see that behind the behavior, when we can see the heart behind the behavior, when we can see the hurt behind the behavior, then we're able to see people the way God sees them. And that is separating the behavior from the person. Because it's just not, it's not human nature. It's not God's nature, and we're all God's creation. So that means it's not, if it's not God's character and it's not the way Jesus would have handled something, then there's something underneath it. There's hurt, there's pain, there's something that is causing the person's behavior to not align with the heart of who they really are. So think about that maybe next time, as I will too, when someone says something that maybe strikes a nerve and makes you want to react in a way that wouldn't be pleasing to God. Just take a breath, pause, and see if you can find it in your heart to extend mercy and grace to that person, and then see how that feels in your body and in your heart, because I know it is definitely a better feeling. So, okay, I'm going to leave that with you. Have yourselves an amazing Wednesday. We've got a couple more days to go here in the week. So I will see you all back here tomorrow morning as we continue on in this final part of this plan. Have a great day, everyone. I love you. Bye.